Hi, and welcome to Three Questions With. Got my buddy Dave Dearborn with us from People's Bank. Hey, Dave, welcome to the show.
Hey there, thanks so much for having me, Kevin.
So, Dave, why don't we start at the beginning? Why don't you give us a little bit overview about you personally before we start?
Sure, I appreciate that. Well, my name is Dave Dearborn. I'm the branch manager of the People's United Bank in North Andover, Massachusetts. I have about 10 years of banking experience across a variety of roles. Some things that I've done is that I've managed personal and small business relationships throughout my whole career. I've done everything from running a teller drawer, taking mortgage applications, business loan applications, helping customers set up retirement accounts, life insurance solutions, everything in between. So I've worked for some of the most large reputable banks in all of the country, and I've been here with People's United Bank since 2019. Definitely enjoyed my tenure here so far.
So, David, one of the things I see that I personally disagree with, but when we start talking about banking, people think a bank is a bank is a bank. Doesn't matter where I bank. I personally disagree with that, but what's your feelings on that? Does it matter?
That's a great question, Kevin. A lot of banks may offer similar features, but we do everything largely outside of just opening and maintaining personal and small business accounts. So I was just on a call just no more than a half hour ago, and the person I spoke to had mentioned, well, you just open up accounts and maybe some credit cards here and there, and that's about it. But to be honest, there's so many different things that we offer that are both unique to us and provide a lot of value for clients. One of which is our Always Checking program. So that is a completely free fraud protection and identity protection service that we offer here in the bank. So while a lot of others may pay $13 to $15 for this service, we offer it for free with every personal banking customer that we have. So what you can do is you can actually track and manage improper use of your social security number, your bank accounts, debit cards, credit cards, even social security numbers of your loved ones, like family members under the age of 18. And we partner with Experian, one of the credit bureaus that offer this service entirely for free. So if there's anything that comes up that's out of the ordinary, we actually notify customers to look into that just to make sure that their information is safe. In comparison to other banks too that I love, that we really truly believe in helping customers achieve their financial goals. So now more than ever, we like to stay true to that philosophy and help our customers in every way we can. Only through honesty and integrity can we really be successful, and we come to work every day with that in mind.
So one of the things I've personally seen in my life is for a lot of my business friends, their banking needs change. They go start a business, it's kind of just them, and all of a sudden there's 3 or 4 employees, there's office space, there's vehicles, and they have a need for capital. They need that line of credit because they're going out doing work, and we have to pay the crew on Friday, but we may not get paid for a week or two with our clients. So can you help them with lines of credit, access to capital to help them grow their business?
Another great question. So the first thing I want to address is that change is scary. Customers typically don't like change. So starting at personnel, I do want to mention that the average tenure here for our branch managers within the Merrimack Valley community is 18 years in banking. So the first thing that I do want to address is that they're in good hands. We have the expertise here in our market. But as you just alluded to, change is constant. And when we think about the life cycle of what customers' needs are, it's in constant change. People are looking to build credit to get into homes. They need to buy vehicles. They need insurance solutions. Business customers need access to capital, and especially following the PPP loan process and EIDL, some various programs that were in place, we've done a really good job of helping our customers achieve their goals by having them access capital through various means. So that could be through a business credit card, it could be a business overdraft protection line, a line of credit, term loans. Perhaps they're buying up commercial real estate properties as well. So I feel like we've done a very good job to address the needs of both consumer customers and small business customers as well.
And that really goes back to the opening statement of why it's important to pick a strong banker, because a lot of times business owners start out and they need that partner like, Dave, well, how do I do this? I have this chance to grow. How can I access the bank's resources to do that? And sometimes we were talking before the show, it's a simple thing like saving me time. I was telling you about my friend who just started using the take a picture of your check, the remote capture, whatever it's referred to as. And she's like, but it's across the street. but I keep forgetting that I get there and I talk to the tellers, and maybe there's someone else I know in the branch. And 3 minutes I think it's taking me is really 30 minutes by the time I say hi and all this other stuff. So time is just super important. So having those resources helps, right?
Time is money, right? Whether you're a consumer customer or small business customer, you hit the nail on the head. Our mobile banking feature is phenomenal. You can take a picture front and back of a check to deposit directly in your account. So a 30-minute trip really turns into a 3-minute login process. Take a picture front and back of your check and usually give next day availability. So how's that for cash flow with a small business that really relies upon that to be able to pay their vendors, pay their employees, and kind of fulfill all of their obligations. So we're all about efficiency and speed here. I'll also say that a lot of professional offices within my network really appreciate our wire transfer capabilities. So with them foregoing having to come to the branch each and every time they do a wire transfer, we can actually enable business customers to perform them from a home office virtually. So once we get them enrolled in the feature, it's also cost effective. We actually met with a law office in our community that will be able to save them $60 to $450 per month based on their transaction volume. So we're really proud of the fact that not only can we, offer these services to customers to save time and ultimately money, but usually we'll be able to save them even more money too with our pricing structure as well.
So talk to me about the process of deciding to come bank at People's Bank. Do they need to come into the office to do that? Can you go out and meet them in their location to help them? How does that all work?
One thing we're really proud of, along with other industries across the whole world, really is embracing online and virtual channels, especially with COVID out there, with people not feeling safe or just maybe they just don't want to visit the branch and it's not a good use of their time. We're able to have exploratory conversations with customers either over the phone, through Zoom, through alternate means. And once we're able to really learn as much as we can about what those needs are, we can fulfill those needs virtually through various means across various solutions. So, for example, I'm able to talk to a customer about a home equity line of credit. I'm able to have that exploratory conversation, come up with a strategy that works for us. And that link to apply is right in my email address. So the same follows suit with our mortgages, same follows suit with personal bank accounts as well, is that we're able to have that conversation, send them a quick and easy link via email to really start the process. And we'll be able to help them every step of the way as well through a shared portal so that we can make sure that we're all on the same page at all times.
It's interesting, thinking back to working in banking 20 years ago, just how the technology has just become amazing. And honestly, for both sides, for the bank as well as the customer, there's no long, like you say, you don't have to go sit in the lobby. We can do a Zoom call. Dave, this is what I need. All right, this is how we do it, Kev. Here's the link. We're done. That's amazing, how far it's come in 20 years. So cool. So what's the best way for people to reach out to you, Dave? How can they learn more?
I appreciate you asking. Anyone can reach out to me at any time at 30 Massachusetts Avenue, North Andover. That's our address. You're welcome to stop at any time. Always happy to meet people. They can also feel free to reach out to me at 978-725-7670, option 6. That gets straight through to the branch. No call center, no nothing. That gets straight in here and you can just ask for me. Happy to answer any questions. And lastly, david.dearborn@peoples.com. That's Peoples without an apostrophe.
David, I appreciate you taking a few minutes calling the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks for being my friend. And thanks so much for the time.